Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Pratama Irsyad, and I'm going to talk to you about the document that I've created, which I was told to make a motivation letter. So in this case, I'm making a letter to the Directorate of Digital Innovation in the State Intelligence Agency of Indonesia. So one of the things that I've noticed in our intelligence agency, other than in other countries like the CIA that the United States have, is that the US have something called an intelligence tool. Now, I don't know about Indonesia, but so far that I've seen on Google, I've searched, there are no specific tools that like they have, or most governments, even most governments in other worlds, they rely on purchasing from other countries like Israel's. If you guys have ever heard about NSO Group, which is a intelligence software, a software group, which is based in Israel, they create softwares that allows the government to take peek on others' phones, criminals' phones, basically. But you know, we try to support our local citizens. So here I am trying to apply to the State Intelligence Agency of Indonesia. Now, here's the reason why I would like to apply to this BIN sector, even though it's a bit unrealistic right now, but let's see in the future anyway. But the thing is that I've seen is that cyber criminals in Indonesia is still at its peak. It's never gone down since. Ever since the internet has been made in Indonesia, there are literally no monitoring or regulatory in this country. So first thing first that I want to talk about, first of all, pornographic site and online gambling site. Really, no one pays attention to that. If you keep blocking on those sites, they just keep making more and more. And that's what the country has been struggling with. Most of those websites is operated by Indonesians, but it's being operated from foreign countries, and that is a problem. And most terrorist attacks right now often relies on cyber terrorism on Facebook or Instagram or Telegram. They often recruit people not directly face to face, but by using a technology. Now we all know that technology can be manipulated with many ways, such as like we usually do to get access to porn website. We use a VPN so that we get the identity from other countries. It's not efficient, really. Now what the United States do, they have those CIA agency stuff. They got those experts who are really great at breaking stuff, and they use those people to make a software that allows them to track cyber criminals easily. Now, sadly, in Indonesia, there is a really few human resource that can be able to do that. Or perhaps there is, but most of them often relies to other countries, which is really disappointing because now I'm bringing another fact. Most talented people in Indonesia, they often go to foreign countries, which is a bit disappointing because we lose talented people because we don't get respected in this country. But now I want to contribute myself to the country. Now here, so in this case, I am really expert on developing exploits or breaking into systems. That's what people say oftenly. So let me say to you, the best intelligence tools that you can ever have. It's not those silent microphones that is being put on police suits. It's not those some sort of CCTV cameras all over the place, hidden CCTVs on Shopee. No, they don't. It's not the best tools. The best tool that you can get is the most useful tools that you can get, which is what? A smartphone. Really, a smartphone allows you to do many things, but at the same time, it allows you to be abused by many things. A microphone, a phone has it. A camera, a phone has it. A GPS, a phone has it. To document stuff, a phone has it. Now, that is really the best tools that you can have. And luckily me, I have a certain bit of portfolio on me breaking into system stuff. Now, my actions has been executed from as little as the school sectors. From school sectors, I've started to monitor their activities. I make the software for it, for the teachers, but now silently improving to a real-time threat detection system, which in this case, we're talking about schools, a pornographic action, and it will automatically detect it. Now, my action right now, since I'm a student right now, is to school sectors. I believe that with this potential, with this software, we can get to many kinds of stuff. So threat detection in real time, monitoring, those things can be achieved. Now, most people often think, hey, doesn't this break the law? And that's why the reason why I would like to join you to the intelligence agency, because I know that if I were to join, I will be able to contribute with my skills in the good path. So I don't get my chance to use my skills or waste my skills into those bad paths. I would like to use them in the great paths. Now, other countries have done this a long time ago. Sadly, in Indonesia, there's basically nothing that you can do about it. I've heard on the news that the government has tried their hardest best. I know the sufferings, like our economy basically spends a lot more in online gambling, especially online gambling. And now, right now, I'm actually still thinking about how to solve this online gambling with my tools. Now, I understand that it's really hard to track people, especially when phones got stolen or, identity theft. Yeah, let's talk about identity theft anyway. So, identity theft is actually really underrated in Indonesia. No one ever pays attention to that, really. So, I would like to tell a little bit of story of me hacking into a government sector. I don't want to tell what government it is. So, once upon a time, I break into a domain database, and I really get their NIKs, full name, location, and blood type, blah, 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 those data. And when I report them, they often said, oh, okay, so what shall I do now? Nothing, because they don't even realize on stuff. They don't aware on what's the problem with it. Now, with my enough skills here, and what I'm currently making right now for the next conference that I will be held, oh yeah, and I'm also a speaker on multiple conferences as well, and right now I'm going to apply more to another cybersecurity conference. So what I've been making right now is that I make an AI. I'm sure most of people here have already heard about this AI, about my Sayogacha AI, which is basically a face cloning and a voice cloning AI. Here's the thing. People often disrespect me or even make fun of my creation. Really. Because they don't even bother to think about what I could have done with this creation. What I've been making right now is I want to make a proof of concept for you guys, for you people, that identity theft is really not to be, you shouldn't think of it like it doesn't matter. No, it really matters. So my AI currently right now, I don't want to show you the AI right now, but I was able to generate a KTP image, a KTP document, a scan-like, but the difference is, I don't need any information about you. I don't need you to sign up for anything. But probably, yeah, from online surveys that you guys never even care about, when they ask your name, your full address, your phone number, no one cares about that. But with those data, I can literally get an entire NIK number, and I can put it on the AI. And for the face in the KTP, in the identity card, I can make that by basically matching someone else from hundreds of leaked databases, matching on who has the most perfect face with you, and I'll replace that face with you. And then with that point, I can already get your profile picture in the identity card. Clone, great, amazing. And now with your data, we all know that the back of the identity card is all the same. What differs is in the front one. So from now on, my concept is I can clone the identity card. If I want to take it to a next step further, okay, fine. KTP doesn't matter. Identity card gets stolen, oh well, just make it another one, nothing matters. Get it? Okay, so what if I tell you this? Let's bring up another topic here, another subject that relates to this, is online loans, illegal online loans. So people of Indonesia often get trapped with those things. And they are really rarely tracked because they get many numbers, many phone numbers, many IP addresses. It's difficult for us to track them, right? If we rely on technologies right now. But what those guys often do, is if you don't pay them the price that they want, they will distribute their identity cards. Now, I would like to be honest. I have a list of them, and in fact, my friends still like to send me a bunch of them. Now, I know you don't need to take a picture of yourself, send it to me. No, I don't need to do. You don't need to do that. All I need to have is your face, just your face, which is literally publicly available all over the internet. You upload posts on Instagram, YouTube, blah, 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 crop your face, get your face. And with that face, again, simple concept, just match your face size with thousands of other people's face. If someone match, I'll put it up to you, bam, now it's your face, and the KTP, the identity card that they held, I'll replace it on you. And with that point, I can already get your identity card and a selfie of yours with your identity card. No one noticed this, and I'm going to prove it that I can make this. And I will be holding this in my next conference, IDSecCon 2024, currently applying it and currently making it. So this is why I would like to apply to the state intelligence of agency in Indonesia, because I would like to contribute my skills to the government so that we can make our nation safer. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.